From our neighbor Alpha Centauri to the distant shores of Eridel, some 28 billion light years away, our universe remains a vast and mysterious tapestry.
Ooh.
And our solar
Is this like a Moses lecture?
a single thread. Our planet Earth, a speck of fiber. And we who inhabit it...
Max is just still spaced out completely. Literally.
This has been Moses Murphy at Caledon University.
Oh, it's like a pre-prepared like mini lecture in the planetarium. Oh, that's cool.
I thought that would wake her up for sure.
You did? Dude, your voice is like a velvet snuggie.
Oh, we're in another little moment of calm. Hologram by Nick Hill. Are we getting any thoughts from Max or Chloe, or do I just back out straight away? I feel like I'm not going to get thoughts from Max because she's too far out of it, but we might get some from Chloe, maybe. No? No, she's literally just chilling. She's just chilling. Cool. Okay, let's proceed. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. This could be the next morning now, to be fair.
She's up. I'll go get some hot chocolate ready.
You didn't have it ready already, Moses? Then again, didn't know when she was going to wake up. Oh, new journal entry. Anything interesting? Last night is a blur, which means it's September 22nd. Oh dear. Let's read it. Oh god, my head. Last night is a blur, and some of it probably didn't happen exactly as I remember it. Thankfully, everyone was probably too high to remember Max Caulfield, quasi-famous photographer, talking to herself in a mirror in the middle of Abraxas' house. I thought maybe Chloe was in danger in the basement, something about a sledgehammer, and I ran down to her in a panic. She was fine, but I wasn't. I really spilled my guts to her, and I wasn't even the drugs talking. I saw her die in the fire. She came all this way looking for my help, and I don't even know if I can keep her safe. It's so easy to look at Chloe's life and decide that she's better off without me, but Chloe doesn't see it that way. I know she believes in me, but I think I really needed to hear how much she believes in us. I felt like everything was going to be okay until... Wait, the skeleton in the basement. That was real, wasn't it? Fuck. I always thought Owen was desperate to get rid of the building because it stood in the way of his plans for the school. But did you know about the body? Does Reggie? Does the person who wrote the graffiti on the side of Abraxas' house? Okay, that's better, because the way they were talking about it there made it sound like Owen knew exactly like there was a body there and like he knew who it was or something. And wait, how did we even get out of there? Chloe must have called Moses. I should see what they've been up to since their heads are probably screwed on better than mine. At least I sure hope so. We're all running out of time. Ooh, Chloe and Moses. Oh my god, there's a group chat. There's a group chat. Group text activated. Max, if you see this, drink some water and come find us in Moses' office. Chloe has told me about your adventure at the Abraxas house. Get some rest. We'll see what we can put together while you recover. Okay, found another whiteboard. Wheeling it back over now. Another whiteboard. Just past the kitchen area. You want coffee? No thanks. I have hot chocolate here if you don't mind the indignity of heating water in the microwave. Why would I mind that? Note to future us, tell Max the red marker story. It wasn't that funny. Don't listen to him, Max. We laughed for like 3 straight minutes about it. We haven't slept. We're probably delirious. I can see you laughing about it again. God, these two are getting on so well, man. I love him. I love him. Okay. Have a seat, Pete.
So, is Max's magical mystery tour finally over?
Ugh, I feel like I could sleep for a month.
Maybe you should.
What's the verdict, Alice?
I think my daily double shot Americano is enough chemical enhancement for me.
Understood. It's plenty trippy being inside your mind as it is.
Yeah, probably is with the time travel, blimey.
Sleep here all night?
Yep. Moses and I found you the chillest spot in the building while we kept working in his office.
There wasn't a bed.
The fire! Ugh. It's today. Unless, did we stop it?
Negatory. Moses and I have been at it all night. There's
Anyone else getting chapter 4 vibes here?
But one thing's for sure. The fire has shifted, but it hasn't gone away.
Oh. Yeah, it's still happening based on that photo.
Last night, the body, the sledgehammer, was all of that real?
Afraid so. The human sacrifice part was just a gag, but there's some seriously fucked up shit going down in that basement.
Yeah, whose body is it?
And
Could it be the original woman,
it.
Gretchen?
All the secrets in my ass. When I saw these photos down there, I was so sure it was the key to everything. But Moses and I have been poring over them all night. It's just some old Mabon party. Everyone's wearing masks. And one of those photos is too blurry to see much of anything.
Okay. Max said she could try jumping into a photo that she wasn't
You
in.
could
Yeah,
zip into
yeah.
one of them real quick and find out what's going on.
My power doesn't work that way. Even if it did, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe Safi was right. Am I just making everything worse?
No, Safi's not right.
When it comes to your power, I would trust your gut, then every other person in the fucking universe, then Safi.
Fair.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's take advantage of your mushy brain. I'll throw you some topics, and you tell me what you think.
Go for it.
Go on, what? Oh. Protesters.
What do you make of my dude bros at the bar? Do you think they could get rowdy and start a fire on campus? We know the protest is happening in a few hours, and according to Joey, it could get, quote, heated.
It's plausible.
I think it's a high possibility. We know there were protests on campus before the fire last time.
It only takes one asshole to go rogue and turn a protest into a riot.
Yeah, it does. Reggie and Owen.
Reggie and Owen, our Mount Rushmore of suspects.
Reggie was willing to destroy the evidence last night. And Owen was trying to bring the whole house down.
Maybe today's the day they finish the job? With a fire that quickly gets out of hand? Could be whoever took that body.
Yeah, who could have took it? It just feels like it's probably Owen, but I don't think they're the one causing the fire, though.
But now we've removed all the evidence there was to find, right? And after Loretta nearly died, Owen would have to be crazy to do something so brazen.
Yeah. Alright, Safi.
I know Safi is your friend, but...
That's just the thing. I don't know if I trust her. I'm kind of in the middle. Like, the best friend Safi was at the start of Double Exposure just isn't the Safi we have now. I don't think I could put money on it not being her. I don't think it is, but I don't think I could guarantee it.
I do care about Safi, but right now, I don't know what she might be capable of.
Yeah. Genuinely.
The way she reacted when I told her about the fire, like she was almost resigned to it.
I know she means a lot to you, but I don't trust her either.
Okay. Anyone else?
Do you think there are any suspects we haven't been thinking of?
Ooh. Who?
It could still be anyone. Hell, Moses almost set his office on fire.
We still haven't seen Diamond. Again, that's still playing on my mind. Where is Diamond?
At least there's still time.
One thing Max has too much of, I feel.
This night is still pretty jumbled up in my head. I know I went to a dark place by myself for a while. And then a really dark place when we saw that body. But somewhere in the middle there, when I saw you in the basement, I felt filled up with so much joy and gratitude. I'm not sure if I managed to get those words out so clearly last night. So I wanted to make sure to say it today.
I feel the same way. Even without the benefit of the freaky fruit punch.
Oh. Oh. No? Oh, I thought they were going to lean in. I'm locked in. We need the Pricefield kiss.
Punch must be working through my system.
Which, by the way, we never had in the original Life is Strange if you saved Chloe.
No.
We've actually not had a Pricefield kiss.
It sounds like a party.
Crazy for such a big ship. Wait, what? She can jump into photos that she's not in. It did say that on the whiteboard, and I did wonder if they were setting that up. I think I said that, didn't I? Oh! Oh, Max. Let your power unleash.
Max? What's happening?
I don't know. Are you seeing this?
You
Oh, wait, what?
Yes, I am. Holy shit. Is this what your power looks like?
Yeah, I mean, Chloe did say put it under a big light.
Laser light spectacular.
I
Gorgeous.
don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before.
Well, hey. Let's find out together.
Share the laser light spectacular with Chloe. Now that sounds like a euphemism.
This is incredible. When are these pictures from?
I don't know.
That looks like it could be the dead body that's buried in the set case. Can we focus on that?
Did that camera just go off? Put that shit away. This is a joke, right? Dude, wake up. Wake up!
Fuck you. This is your fault.
Oh God, this is real? He's dead. He's fucking dead. Should someone call the cops? And say what? That some asshole townie killed himself with our dagger because he was high on our drugs?
Lock the door! No one is going anywhere!
Ooh, okay. Goblet drinking.
I ready the ceremonial dagger for the blood offering. With love and gratitude, we offer this sacrifice upon the Mavon altar.
No way. They're about to kill this guy. Who the hell let you in? Someone get him out of here.
Bro, you're supposed to just take one sip, not gulp it down.
Oh, is that what Max did? She drink the whole thing? We didn't see how much of it she drank, I don't think.
That much of the nightmare juice.
Oh,
Actually,
she didn't.
Don't.
Yeah, don't imagine that then in that case.
I offer my final testament to this cardboard camera.
I don't think it was cardboard, buddy.
Bear witness to this great sacrifice. I have obtained the ceremonial dagger. The blood sacrifice was insufficient. The offering will not be accepted.
What on earth?
My own blood is pure and will satisfy the rite. It is why I'm here. It is why I was always here.
Is
The
that
top one.
blood?
Yeah, I was going to say it looked like it.
God.
Then we got people in robes with white sneakers.
Hey man, senior members only.
Holy shit, it's real. These college kids are nuts, man. Real Illuminati type shit. Just stay cool. Stay cool.
I don't even know if that guy was a member. Never seen him in my life. These fucking masks.
Okay.
Holy shit. That was
Incredible. It looks incredible.
incredible. It was like we reached into the photos and pulled out what really went down. That poor kid. Sneaks into a party, drinks the punch, loses his shit.
Seems all too relatable right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, at least you
They
didn't
weren't
die.
fucking around back then. Real knife, real blood, and they ended up with a real human sacrifice.
So they covered it up. And now, decades later, what? What does any of it have to do with the fire?
Who's the person who snuck in? Do we know them?
There was something else in the Hall of Secrets. A record number from the archives. Moses was going to try to pull it.
And
Is Max ready for some...
the mug!
What am I looking at?
The mug that we went to all the effort of saving, and he smashes it. Granted, I would also shit myself walking into the observatory and seeing that, but you know. Laser light spectacular. Share a special moment with Chloe and Moses. Ooh.
When all this is done, you and I are gonna need a whole battery of testing.
You're on. Did the archive number turn up anything interesting?
In a sense, when I got there, it had already been checked out. Max, why would Vin want to pull these exact files from the archives yesterday?
Oh. Doing it on Owen's orders, maybe?
She was impersonating Owen.
Oh,
For a document from the archive.
of course.
Max? Look at those synapses firing again.
Yeah, she's back to her thinking again. She knows her stuff.
Sophie
She's
knows
clever, our
something
Max.
related to these photos. But she was still poking around the Abraxas house last night.
That she knows something, but she doesn't know everything.
Not a damn thing.
Hmm.
And we still don't know how any of it connects to that original fire. Or my bro-tester friends.
I should have a break for an hour and my back still feels stiff.
I walked by the chem lab this morning. Someone had broken in there. I alerted security and I locked away the most flammable solutions I could find, but whoever it was now has a powerful fire starter.
Cameras? Can we check security cameras at all?
What do we do?
I suggest we all review the evidence, then reconvene to share our thoughts.
The other two move away from the evidence boards.
Let's see what Professor Murphy has been up to.
Campus security alert reminder, the Fremont Street section of Lakeport is currently closed. Oh, we know about this. All campus security agents. Campus security is aware of a planned protest on campus this afternoon. Due to the potential threat to student safety, we are stationing additional security personnel around campus and restricting access to academic buildings. We are also coordinating with local Lakeport police and fire departments to provide additional support. We are aware some students have made plans to break into the buildings in order to watch the protest and recommend for your safety that all students avoid campus buildings until after the protest is finished. Any student caught breaking into school buildings will be subject to disciplinary action. Thank you for helping us keep Caledon safe. Okay. Right. Time-lapse, what's this?
I thought Moses was just being a mad scientist when he said the photo was reacting to what
Oh.
we were doing. But he was right.
Oh, wow, yeah. Wait, what? Clear shift in the photo. Reacting to stopping the demolition, then it was normal. Then relates to events at Mabon. Ooh, okay.
So we know the fire has changed. But does it tell us anything we can use?
No. Only that right now, it's definitely still happening.
A lot of suspects on the board, crikey. The original selfie.
The selfie that started this all? And the fire that will be here soon if we can't stop it.
It's a good selfie, though. I stand by that. Right, we've got administration evidence, we've got protest evidence, Abraxas evidence, miscellaneous evidence. And we've also got suspects board. Crikey. Okay. Right, let's go left to right. Miscellaneous evidence. What have we got?
Did the fire come from somewhere totally
This feels very much like the fourth episode of the original Life is Strange. All the evidence chunks you have to piece together. God, that took me so long to do the first time around. I hope that's not what we have to do now, because I'm going to make an embarrassment of myself.
Moses really loves that flame-throwing kettle. It doesn't make him a suspect, but I imagine he's feeling some guilt about it now.
Okay. What else have we got? Fire warning.
It's bad enough fighting Abraxas, the protesters, and the administration without also battling the unseasonably dry weather.
So a lot of the things I've found, I wonder if these are like all optional bits that I might not have found otherwise, like, you know, extra bits.
Seriously.
Like the boards are loaded because I've found the stuff.
Water lines?
Ooh. Lower camps of social buildings are being reinforced against possible damage. Okay. Electricity will be suspended and water lines will be closed in some areas to decrease damage and blackout risk. Wow, okay.
No forced entry means it was someone with the right key card or someone impersonating them.
Okay.
Either way, this is really bad.
Right. Okay. So that's everything on the miscellaneous board. What about Abraxas? What have we got?
Between Reggie's actions
Okay, something's missing on the bottom left there. Damn.
I just know Abraxas
Actually, so that's a point, so I can probably see which bits I have and which bits are missing based on the tags and if there's something under them. Ooh, interesting. So there's the archive record number.
Archive that Abraxas wanted to keep secret. Owen wanted to destroy. And Safi wanted to find.
I wonder if Safi had been more on side of me, like if I'd like supported her and then like kept a secret from a moment, but they should have shown me the file that I'm assuming would be there now. Could be a choice-based thing.
History is darker and more mysterious than anyone realizes. Even Loretta.
A lot of these things we've seen, so I need to read them again.
Finn has his entire future tied to Yasmine and Caledon.
Where are you, Diamond? Such a strange part of this game is like how missing she is.
Someone is desperate to cover up this kid's death from decades ago.
Oh, I did not realise that was a slit
What does it have
throat.
to do
Oh
with
my
the
god. That's a dark photo. Shit. Do I need to look at this?
Axis members are furious at the administration. But is someone angry and...
Angry enough to start the fire, they might be. Oh, reconvene. Right, okay, so I was going to say I want to talk to Chloe and Moses.
I don't think I've said thank you.
For what?
You came here looking for help. I don't know how much of it you found, but you definitely helped me. If we stop this fire, you'll be a hero to the whole campus.
Well, I haven't really been thinking about the whole campus. I've been thinking about you. But
Easy, Tiger.
if we're throwing the H word around, I will take a plaque when all this is over. Or a statue.
Statue. Definitely a statue.
For sure. Your hair will be carved from the finest emerald, and your tattoos will glow in the dark.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Alright, what about Moses? 3D printer.
With everything going on, I still can't believe Chloe remembered my birthday. And made such a kick-ass gift.
Yeah, that's our Chloe.
Thank you for helping Chloe yesterday.
I'm not sure how
Even the
much
light
help.
reflection in her eyes is
I
so
don't know if
good.
I could. I'm highly concerned.
I have faith. It's got us this
I know
far.
my powers are imperfect. But I don't think they would undo the choice I made to save Chloe all those years ago.
Well, they wouldn't, but it's that
I've
one.
used up
it's
any
shooting the
scientific
timelines that done it.
understanding I have on her situation. All I have left to offer is hope. As your friend, I sincerely hope reality isn't as unforgiving as it so often appears.
Anything else to look at around here before I look at the rest of the boards? Warning, what's this?
After the break-in, Moses isn't taking any chances. Hope he can keep any combustible science stuff from falling into the wrong hands.
I already know about the...
Still at the vet.
Yeah.
One less potential victim to worry about.
Seems like there's nothing else up here. Oh, wait. Oh God. A Lucas Colmenero podcast. I don't know if I want to listen to this prick's voice, but let's do it. See what he has to say.
Puppies, let me begin today with one of my favorite quotes from President John F. Kennedy. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. Perhaps Lakeport's struggle with the corrupt Caledon administration does not rank on the great struggles of our time. Outside of the local press and you, dear listeners, few have even paid much attention to our cause. But revolutions are not confined just to national projects or massive institutions. Sometimes, the greatest way to effect change is to focus with all your collective might and conviction on rooting out the evil in front of you. My brothers and sisters of Lakeport are not focused on greater political movements or ideologies. They simply want to protect their homes and their families. It is perhaps the most ancient and universal human struggle there is. And that is why I am so honored to be counted as one of the leaders of the protest this Sunday. When we finally march on Caledon, we do not come as meek petitioners to their mercy. We do not submit to their elitist codes of conduct and acceptable political speech. No, we come to shake the foundations, to instill a healthy appreciation and, yes, fear for the power of our cause. Because make no mistake, power is the only thing these people understand. When I speak to you next, it will be on the far shores of the Rubicon.
Do you know that one meme on Twitter where it's like when someone makes the same point as you, but they make it in such a detestable way that you low-key don't want to agree? The way in which he said some of that shit, I'm like, oh God, you are such an egotistical prick. Oh, man. Weird man. Very weird man. Right, okay. Right. So, no, let's go left to right as we were. So next up, admin board.
Owen is corrupt.
We got everything.
I
Just,
know
maybe
he's
missing
up to
one thing.
something. But does any of it have to do with the fire? It wasn't just Owen who wanted to expand Caledon into Fremont. A lot of people in the administration and on the board supported his plan, too.
What about this one?
Abraxas wanted an inspection to prove their house didn't need to be demolished. But maybe someone was more concerned about the dead body being discovered?
Seems like it, yeah.
Owen risked his whole presidency to demolish the Abraxas house illegally. Is he about to start a fire to finish?
Oh, shit.
Owen, members of the board, even Vin. They all worked together to bring down the Abraxas house. But did they know about the body? Or is it a coincidence?
As Sherlock says, the universe is rarely that lazy.
That's a good quote. I like that. I like that a lot. God, I thought I'd lock myself out of something there, because I picked a particular option. I was like, don't do that.
Owen is a young and ambitious new president.
Young?
What would
Hasn't he got grey hair?
capable of to protect his Caledon 2.0 plan?
I don't know. I think he's a knobhead, but I don't know if he'd start a fire.
Involved Yasmine has been since leaving the presidency. I wonder how much she knows about the Abraxas house.
And what's this? When I was president, I was always jumping from one emergency to the next. As chair of the board of regents, I can take a bird's eye view of Caledon and its place within the sisterhood of academia. I have many projects I'm excited to pursue. These small projects range from the relatively small, mentoring the newest regents chair grant recipient Ving Lang, a promising young administrator and MBA candidate, to the massive, supporting President Teller's bold Caledon 2.0 plan to reshape the school. Okay.
These were Reggie's notes from talking to Owen days ago, before the demolition. Clearly, Owen was hell-bent on demolishing that house.
Okay, and what about the protest board?
Chloe has dug up a lot about the threats on the Lakeport side.
Yeah, wow.
What I would have done without her.
We got it all, again. We got nearly every piece of evidence we could, which is cool.
The flyer I saw during the fire. But I still don't know what Loretta's march means.
Wow, he recreated it? That's not like a chicken and the egg situation thing, we recreated it based on memory, so now it's going to exist, right?
It must have been Loretta's death from the illegal demolition that led to the original...
I was gonna say, I thought Loretta might die. That would make sense.
Right, that makes sense. But does any of it lead to a fire in this timeline?
Ooh, yeah. So why does the fire still happen? Loretta was a catalyst for it, her death. But, it still happens without her dying. Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives, all the same kind of thing.
Lucas reshaped his whole personality around fighting academic
Wow, that
corruption.
podcast is evidence.
Is it just talk, or would he actually attack Caledon?
Okay.
The anger behind this Lakeport protest is truly scary. I'm so
StrifeNet.
here to get to the bottom of it.
Oh, Chloe? Yeah.
Feels like you're so close to uncovering the violent protester from the message board.
I hope so. And I hope it's enough to stop the fire.
Joey lost everything.
Oh,
in
what's
storm and
this?
stands to lose even more if the Caledon expansion goes through. He has every reason to be angry.
It's been over 9 months since the storm that battered Lakeport and destroyed several local businesses. As residents attempt to rebuild, some of them are uniting in their criticisms of an unlikely target. I've been trying to get my insurance to pay out for months now, says Joey Powell, the owner of Crullers Bar and Grill, which has struggled to reopen in the months since the storm. Meanwhile, Caledon is happy to screw over the town. The new science complex is just the start. Some locals seem to agree that the university is capitalising on the town's misfortune. Tensions have been growing in recent months, with several altercations taking place between Lakeport residents and Caledon students and staff. A few of these skirmishes have happened in or outside the Snapping Turtle. The bar is a favourite of Lakeport locals and also serves many Caledon students thanks to its proximity to campus. A lot of anti-Caledon sentiment has also been shared on a password-protected message board on StrifeNet, a forum website. The Lakeport Daily News was unable to gain access to the board, but an anonymous source reported several members have already been suspended for violating the forum's rules against violent threats. Yeah, like Cardinal Sin.
Moses has dug up everything.
Was it Cardinal Sin?
he can
Whoever
to
one
help
was.
me and Chloe. We'd be lost without him.
This is all I could find for Ren on the internet. Big Brothers of Vermont Pride provide mentorship support. Like many Little Brother participants, Rennie Landry, age 11, has grown up without a father figure in his life after being abandoned at a young age. This led to a distrust that made it difficult for his big brother volunteer, Troy. Huh? Troy to overcome. Ren is a sweet kid, but it can take time to really build a bond with someone who has learned to have their guard up. Damn, that's twice my name's been said in this game. This really is my game.
Holy crap, that's a lot of firepower for
Oh,
one
fuck.
protest.
That is a lot of fireworks.
This group has been growing
And that's the
and
password for the
organizing
forum.
for some time. And it's all been leading to today's protest.
Alright. Now all we have left is the suspects board.
Moses took a very comprehensive approach to this suspect list.
Crikey, he really did. Alright, let's go top to bottom. Joey, Ren, and
Timing
Lucas.
of this protest with the fire has to mean something. But which of the protesters is the most dangerous?
Peer pressure is a dangerous thing for Ren, but Joey does seem angry, and Lucas, I think he'd do anything he could to try and, like, muscle his way back into significance. Wouldn't surprise me. Safi.
There's a lot of circumstantial evidence around Safi. But does any of it mean she'd actually start a fire?
Paradox is she's perhaps not aware of all her actions. Vendetta against her mum, also Kaladin, also us. Hope she doesn't sneak in again and see that. Reggie and Vin.
Did Reggie actually burn down the Abraxas house? And Vin. He's the ultimate puppet master. But why would he start the fire?
See, even Vin's a suspect in this game. Why was he a romance option? Ever? Oh, it's so strange. Reggie, Abraxas president, pressured by Owen to destroy evidence, seems erratic. Could he lash out? Vin, a nexus of Abraxas administration, close to Owen and Yasmine, and invested in Kaladin, known secret keeper. Alright, what about Owen and Yasmine?
Kaladon's two power players. Could one of them be behind all of this? Could both?
Ambitious, questionable morals, committed to destroying Abraxas house, hiding evidence, insurance fraud. Yasmine, ambitious, questionable morals. Maya instant, lied and manipulated to protect herself once, would she again? I don't know. She's not a good person for that, but I don't know beyond that.
Have to appreciate Moses' thoroughness.
Wait, why is the fucking lizard on there?
Any of these points.
Moses, kettle equals known fire threat, mad scientist archetype, subconscious pyromaniac. Max, vendetta against Owen Teller. Really? Tends to invite disaster, confidence controls time. Chloe, timing, arrives just as fire breaks out. Paradox issues, perhaps not aware of all her actions. Very similar thing to Safi.
I appreciate your
Really,
thoroughness.
really comprehensional.
I think you can remove Mae Jemison as a suspect. Not to mention you, me, and Chloe.
Until exonerating evidence is presented, I'm keeping all possibilities open.
I mean, yeah, they wouldn't have thought Max had shot Safi in yet. I think we've looked at everything then. I think we're good to reconvene. Alright, so what do we do?
Okay, what do we know about the fire?
Is there a right answer here? Because both X and B are probably right. I would more say... Oh, I don't even know. I think it's related to both. House.
We know it centers around the Abraxas house. Either because of the body, or Owen's plans, or both.
I agree. That's a plausible outcome, but we don't know it's true. Just because the fire happened one way before, doesn't mean it'll play out the same way now.
Okay.
I think at this point we have to consider the fire might be a constant. You've made many changes to reality, yet it remains. Last
Okay.
time it was Loretta's death at the demolition that led to it. But now, there was no demolition. So we don't know. It could be Abraxas, it could be the protest, it could be any of those other suspects on the board. There's no way to know. Furthermore, every step we take to stop the fire, even something as small as this conversation, is likely to shake the snow globe again and change what causes it.
So the more we do, the less we know? That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, but that's how it works, yeah. But we do know.
But we know so much more than we did before. We know about the protest. We know about the body. We know about the illegal demolition. All that knowledge has to make some difference, right?
I don't know.
Hold up, professors. There's one giant variable that wasn't in your equation last time. Me.
Okay.
We know reality is obsessed with mind-fucking me right now. Maybe whatever is going on with me and Safi will, I don't know, cancel out the fire? Maybe the fact that I'm here this time, if I can figure my shit out, is the missing piece.
How so? Because you were there last time. You were there in the fire where Max wasn't.
What's up?
Oh, wait, hang on. You don't realise yet, Chloe. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're telling her about it, Duma? Because I don't want to lie to her. I don't want to lie. I just realised I was like, her argument doesn't make sense, but then I clocked it that Max hasn't told her the truth yet. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's no way I can lie to Chloe, but I really hope this doesn't doom me. Because as I've said before, I've been talking about news videos for this game, they said there's no big binary final choice. Everything you do leads up to what ending you get. So I'm going to have to hope, above all else, that trusting her and telling her everything is the thing that will save her. Please.
Last time, last reality, you were here. You came to find me and I was gone. But I guess you met Moses.
How do you know?
Because I saw you. You were passed out from the smoke. Moses was carrying you before he... You...
Shit.
Oh. Why didn't you tell me?
Didn't realise it was you until a bit after, to be fair. Oh. These both seem like bullshit answers, realistically. Plot convenience would be my answer. A? Can I press like A and get a plot convenience answer? Didn't want to ruin things.
I've been so focused on you and us and stopping this fire. I didn't want to derail it all. But that was last time. Like Moses said, everything is different. Now we know it's coming.
Hmm.
Yeah. And we still can't stop it. What if the fire isn't the only constant? What if our deaths are too?
Oh, that's cheery to say.
It's possible.
No.
It's possible, but we don't know anything. Not for sure.
Whew. There is only one thing to do when reality fucks you this hard. I'm gonna go smoke.
Oh, I'm not a fan of smoking, but I am a big fan of Chloe Price. Meet Chloe outside.
I messed Chloe up. I should wrap up here and go check on her.
Well, I have to. I have to do one thing. Oh man, I've got to do the whole So one critique I would give for this game is I think the rate at which you undo conversations here is too much. Because then I have to go through everything again to see how it goes.
It must be related to the protests.
I'll pick a different option here. Let's just see out of interest.
Lakeport is looking to attack the school today.
But I want to see the other consequence short term. I'm just intrigued. I'm sticking with telling Chloe, but I am intrigued.
Just because...
Okay. I'm just going to pick the same options. Right. What happens if I hold back?
Nothing. I'm just worried about you. We still haven't gotten to the bottom of your issues.
Believe me, I feel way safer here with you than I did on the road. We're going to figure this out.
I don't know how yet, but I promise you, I won't stop trying.
I know you won't. And if the universe doesn't want to reward our awesomeness, then it's the universe's fault.
I do like that choice, but I much prefer telling her and being honest.
You saved my life already. Now you're going to save it again. And everyone else.
No pressure. Crikey.
Trust me. I need a smoke. Meet me outside?
Oh, the wink. Oh. God, I love her. But yeah, I'm going to have to stick with telling her. I'm going to have to stick with telling her. I like that I can see her rewinding while it's running back, because you could do that in the original game. That was cool. Like, you could see her rewinding while it fast-forwarded everything. Alright. Let's stick with everything that I said before. Firm it. Tell Chloe about the death. Didn't want to ruin things.
That really messed with
Right,
me.
cool.
I should wrap up here and go check on her.
Is there anything else to do to wrap up other than talk to Moses?
Thanks again, Moses. I'd be lost without you.
You're welcome. I just hope it's enough.
Gotta be real, Moses is one of my favourite characters this franchise has introduced, like non-playable characters. He's such a cool character. He's really well written, he's brilliantly performed, he beds in well with everyone else. So this is, alright, so this is if I want to look at the evidence again.
I should wrap up here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we don't need to look at any of this stuff again. We're all good. Let's head straight out, I think. But yeah, I really like Moses. Really strong character. Very, very strong character.
Moses.
You too.
God, we might not see him again until the fire now. It's entirely possible. We're approaching that point in time now. I don't even know what time of day it is. What? Oh, the fire. I wonder if that picture would have shifted had I told Chloe the truth. Not told Chloe the truth, sorry. Because the fire does move based on key choices we've seen. It's cool. It's good how cool her docs look. Like, perfect one-to-one. I know it's a brand deal, so they have to be, but they look great. And they suit her.
I think you mean any last words?
Oh, fuck, Chloe, come on.
About that.
You could have given me a heads up, you know?
I'm sorry. I couldn't let myself imagine a world where it happened again.
Oh, am I picking Chloe's choice? They should make that a bit clearer, that it's Chloe talking, because they normally have that symbol, don't they?
I get it. I just got you back, too. There are things I can't let myself think about either.
Still, I'm sorry. I'm going to the admin building. Hopefully Owen is there, and I can confront him with the evidence. What about you and Moses?
I'm gonna head to the Turtle. The protesters should be meeting there soon. If I can figure out who's plotting violence on Caledon today, I can tell Noelle, and maybe we can stop this.
Okay. Good plan.
I'm basically an honorary member of the Lakeport Townies. Someone is gonna let something slip. I know it.
I just...
I...
God, I love them.
You first.
Okay. This weekend has been... I've never had so many emotions at once. Excited, scared, utterly mind-fucked. But underneath it all, I've only really felt one thing. I am so incredibly happy to be here with you, Max. Whatever comes next.
God, I feel sick. I feel sick.
Your turn.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I just still can't believe you're here.
So that felt like a choice frame. Like I was going to have to choose something. Come on. Make good. Make good on what you were going... Oh, same bit again. Oh, two choices. Oh, I wonder which one's the better one. Fuck off. Come on. Woohoo! Let's go! Finally! And the first time actually in this like full series that we've seen that happen where Chloe survives in the first game. They only kiss if she dies in the first one.
We'll get through this.
11 years it took to get that.
Another goodbye.
11 years. Oh my god. Absolute cinema. I thought Max had fallen through the floor then when I looked away. It's just the stairs. Oh. 11 years that took. We need more though. That wasn't enough. That was not enough. We need more to compensate for Boatgate.
If the fire starts from here, I have to stop it now.
I'm telling you, there are elements within the protest who are actively threatening the school.
We need a credible threat. Online posts don't count. If something happens, we'll respond to it then.
When it's too late, I know your response times. You're basically telling us to fend for ourselves.
Nice try, Noel.
Isn't that what Caledon always wanted? Your students can put all of their defund the police theories into practice. Good luck.
Damn. Well, no cheese, only justice.
Noelle and I have had our differences, but she's probably my best bet for stopping this fire.
Make an accusation. What? Oh, potential spam. Cardinal sin, this is Crawlers forever. You mean Joey? Better we didn't use actual names in case of surveillance. Okay, sup not Joey. We are beginning to marshal at the launch point. Signs, torches, bullhorns, and other supplies are on hand, but feel free to bring your own. If you meet any resistance on the way into the bar, let me know. I will send support. Word. Anyone in your group looking to get extra spicy with the torches or firecrackers today? That's who I want to be with. Plenty of spiciness to go around. See you soon. Wait, what's happening here? It's like a podcast interview for the band. A deep dive into queer rage and righteous anger. Just keep your heads on straight. Why up so late, early? Trying to unfuck my entire existence with physics, you. Same, I guess, with alcohol. Izzy podcast. I'm nervous. Okay, right. Anything in the journal? Oh. Just looking through the journal from your notes. All the hard sleuthing paid off with the canoe ride with Max. I know it's only been a day, but it feels like we've been back together for much longer. We talked about our lives, the past us. Well, I'm still terrified of the visions that brought me here. I'm grateful that we're finally back together again. Here we go. I remember when I first started journaling after my dad died, my therapist told me I should think of it like writing a first draft of history, which is about when I decided to stop paying attention to my therapist. Who gives a shit about writing history for the future, at a time when, by definition, me and everyone I've ever known will be long dead? Unfortunately, if Max and I don't stop this fire, we may both be history, and then future generations may actually be studying this journal, if only to learn how we managed to fuck it all up so badly. Well, historians of the future, I have a message for you. Max and I kissed, and it was awesome. Yeah, sure, we could all be burnt toast in a few hours, not to mention I am rapidly losing my grasp on reality, but in that moment, none of that mattered. I'm sure that isn't what future historians care about, but it's exactly why I don't give a shit about what they think, because to me, that's all. That's what today will always be about, whatever happens next. Oh, that's so cool, man. I love them. I love them. All right. So, have I got any... Right, so make an accusation. But do you want to have a look around before we speak to Noelle, possibly? Oh, Ren.
Hey, Ren.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Why aren't you with the group? Don't you want to stick it to Caledon anymore?
Mostly wanted to hang out with my friends. It's not fun anymore.
Ren seems pretty alienated from the group. Maybe because he knows something? Or is he planning something himself?
Can I look in his bag with him next to me? Probably not, right?
Looks like Ren's been dabbling in the uncommissioned public arts.
Oh, did he spray You'll All Burn on the house then? Was that him? Oh, I can pressure him with back talk. Hell yeah. But let's inspect things first. Open the notebook.
Ren is a fellow doodler, huh? Isn't I'm going to set a fire today doodle too much to ask for?
Ooh. Oh, hang on. A body in an open casket. That could be like the body that was partially exposed by the partially open box. Stand with Lakeport, no Caledon expansion, hands off Fremont. That's Lucas and Joey. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else I can look around for before I start trying to throw shit at him? Because back talk could go very wrong. I don't think so.
Wonder what made Ren sit out from the rest of the group.
Let's figure that out first before we go like crazy. Let's look around. I don't want to throw straight into back talk if I can get more information.
Definitely focused on more important things than mopping up right now.
Can we talk to her? Yes! I wish we'd have more of Amanda in this game so far. I love her to bits, I really do.
Running here anyway.
It's hardly my bar anymore. Belongs to the angry throng. Bring together Lakeport and Caledon, she said. Create a space for coexistence and learning. Ugh. You can see how that turned out.
I like her shirt. Dagger through the heart. Turned out well.
Honestly, I think it turned out pretty well. This protest would have happened with or without you. At least you gave them an alternative to screaming at each other and flame posting.
Thanks. I actually feel minutely better now. Anything I can help with?
I have a feeling there are going to be some people who ship Chloe and Amanda. Honestly. Oh, Max's prediction?
So, Max has this, I don't know, feeling about what will happen today.
Oh?
She says there will be this fire on campus.
Ooh.
I know it sounds kind of hard to believe.
I believe it.
Oh, Amanda Thomas, I love you.
Into the new wavy stuff, but whether it's a third eye or a sixth sense or whatever else you want to say, Max has it. I take anything that girl has to say seriously. That is when I'm lucky enough to see her ass these days.
Her ass or her ass?
Thanks for the tip.
You got it.
Oh, it could have been a really good call that I told Amanda that. Ooh, good job I told her.
Who do you think wants the protest to turn violent?
I hate to say it, but Joey has gone straight off the deep end. It's sad. I don't want to say he's capable of violence.
No, I could see it.
I don't know anymore.
I could definitely see it.
What about Lucas? Or Ren?
I don't know. Lucas seems like all talk and no action. And
Yeah.
Ren's my guy.
Lucas is a backstabber.
He helps me mop up around here, and we talk music. He's a sweet kid. He just needs to keep better company.
That could be good information to use in the back talk.
What's your plan? Are you going to campus?
As much as I love watching dudes walk and chant slogans, I will remain here, serving up cold glasses of everyone calm the fuck down.
What if some violence breaks out?
Hopefully the police will be on top of it. Although, I very much doubt it. They like to leave Caledon to its own fate. So, I guess if the shit really goes sideways, I'll lock the doors and try to stop the idiots from burning my bar down.
Please don't lock yourself inside the bar, because if you also burn down, that would not be good.
Stay safe today.
Oh.
You too, Chloe.
Ah. So there's a piece of dirt on my screen. There we go. I'm just going to get rid of that, because that was really bothering me, because it was like right in the middle of Amanda's forehead, so I could see it so clearly. Okay. So wait, where's Joey? Does it mean I can start accusing him of stuff as well, or... Joey's not in here, it doesn't seem. Lucas is. He's always in that same fucking place. Okay. Someone else wearing Docs. I mean, to be fair, if you had a Docs brand deal, you wouldn't just put them on one character, would you? Please mention the bottles.
Protesters do make
don't you mention the bottles from the first game, looking at them like that.
Burning down the school thing.
Right, let's try and throw some shit at Ren, see if it sticks. See if this works.
All right, here's the deal. One of the protesters is planning to unleash some fiery ultraviolence on Caledon. Is it you?
What? No. I told you, I'm done with all that.
Ren, trust me. I can pin anything that happens on you and make your life hell. You better talk.
Okay.
What do you mean?
This is going to be hard. Oh my god, I can't get one wrong. I'll tell Amanda!
I'll tell Amanda that you're responsible for anything that goes wrong today.
Oh!
I know this place is...
Maybe I should have spoken to Lucas first.
But trust me, she'll toss your ass out and not think twice.
Man, what is your problem?
My problem is a fire. Now start talking.
Look, if someone's gonna do what you're saying, then they must be super angry. What makes you think I care about Caledon that much?
Rejected for admission.
I don't know.
Shit.
You were probably.
I should have spoken to
holding
Lucas.
a grudge ever since.
I should have spoken to
I
Lucas.
couldn't afford the application fee for that place, let alone tuition.
Oh god, that makes me want to reload the checkpoint. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to firm my choices, but...
I get why you'd suspect me. Quiet loner, must be up to something. But I pulled away from those guys because I don't want to part in any violence. Some of these other people, though, seems like it's personal for them. And really dark.
Lucas?
The way he talks about everyone there, it's like he wants them to suffer. That's what got me to back off.
He's telling me a lot more than I thought he would, considering I failed the back talk.
Okay. Thanks for the intel.
He gave me a lot more than I thought he would.
People, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
Right, okay, so I need to speak to Noelle when I'm done. So wait, can I go out the doors here? I'm so... Right, okay. Lucas.
Hey, Professor.
Here to snark at the tides of change?
You know, I've snarked at so many things before, but that would be a first.
I hope you and Max pay attention today. You might just learn something.
There's concern about violence breaking out. Maybe someone trying to set a fire.
Ah, yes. The powers that be, raising some vague specter of violence to stifle dissent. It's the oldest trick in the book.
Oh, Lucas, you're such a pretentious prick.
Disagree with someone so hard, you end up coming all the way back around to agreeing with them?
It's called horseshoe theory. I encourage you to go read about it in one of the many books that are not here.
He was so alright with her until he knew that Chloe was friends with Max and was like, nah, I want nothing to do with you. We call that prejudice.
Did you hear anything about someone dying at an Abraxas party?
No. Now, will you please leave?
Come on. I know you want to get rid of me now, but you're gonna miss our banter when it's over.
Not likely.
Bye, Professor.
Bye, Felicia. Can I backtalk him too, or...?
Or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
All right, this is for Lakeport. So glad all you guys turned out. We're gonna make a huge difference here, all right? Let's get ready to go.
Yeah, all right.
We ready to rock and roll?
Most of us. Some got cold feet at the last minute.
So, hang on, wait. Should I have gone to Noelle? Because I was doing everything that wasn't talking to Noelle. Was that the wrong call? Sometimes these games don't make it super obvious.
Fuck those pussies. Today is about action.
Damn right. I wish Ren in there had the same attitude. That's what happens before a battle, though. People show you who they really are. Glad you're one of the good ones.
I'd like to give you a good one between the ass cheeks. With my boot.
That grin is lethal. Okay, so no, I'm good. I was worried.
Talk to Noelle again. I can talk to more people.
Right, Max and Moses, what's going on? Protesters are all milling around the deck with Joey. Noelle is here, but the Lakeport PD are being raging dickholes. They won't lift a finger unless you have a credible threat. Not surprised, I saw on social media some of the members were supporting the protest. No obvious threats that I can see. I'm going to talk some more to my main leads. Be careful, keep us posted. Thanks, Mom and Dad, will do.
Back with Noelle when I'm ready.
Nothing more I can say to Lucas, I assume.
Bye, Professor.
Yeah, slides in to say bye, Professor. Bye, Felicia. Oh, flyers.
No more secret meetings or private message boards. The protest is fully out in the open.
Stage?
Amanda's benefit for Lakeport was just 2 nights ago.
Yeah, shit, good point.
Nothing like an angry arts and crafts project.
Alright, well, let's talk to Noelle. Wait, what? Oh, empty couch.
I guess people are steering clear of this place today.
Thought we were going to get like another little moment of calm.
Have you learned anything about the protest that could head off the threat?
No. I've been interviewing the leaders. Joey, the bartender, was...
I wish I got the back talk right with Ren.
Lucas referred me to his podcast. The rest just shouted slogans at me.
I think I'm ready to talk to Noelle again. I can talk to more people, or... I know who is planning on turning violent today.
You do?
Oh, God. Oh, no, and it won't let me back out. It won't let me back out now. Oh. Someone in chat's pointing out the exact same thing, which is that these photos are so precariously placed that even though you wouldn't see it behind my camera, I think there's a fourth person. They're so strangely placed that there kind of should be. I really want to reload the checkpoint and get the back talk right. I really want to reload it. I want to reload it so badly, but I've got to stick to my choices. I have to commit, but that really irritates me. Ren pointed me towards Lucas, even though I hadn't succeeded at back talk. I want to say Joey, but it almost just feels too obvious. I kind of want to go for Lucas. But I just don't, I don't think it's any of the three of them. I think there's a fourth. I'm going Lucas. Oh, oh my God, game. Oh, why are you doing this to me? I've got to be honest, I kind of want to reload the checkpoint. I kind of want to reload it. I must have missed something. There must be something that I've missed. And I don't feel comfortable going ahead not knowing it. I know what the game says. Oh, you get a back talk wrong, the game will steer you in another direction, whatever, sure. But I think I'm going to have to. And I hope no one's going to judge me for it, but I've made the choice. No, I'm gonna reload the checkpoint. I'm just going to pick someone and I'm going to reload the checkpoint. I'm going to reload it. Because I really think I've missed something.
I get why
oh my God, I can't go back on it.
Quiet loner must be up to something.
Do you know what? I respect them more for that. Because normally these rewind checkpoint things, they go back right to the start of a section.
Seems like
I respect them hugely for not letting me do that. Fair enough. Okay.
Lucas?
I think whoever the fourth person is, Ren would have told me had I succeeded the back talk. But like, for the record, when I did the preview of that chapter earlier,
okay.
I did the back talk Noelle. I failed it the first time. So I went, let's reload the checkpoint, and it took me back to the start of the entire scene. So that's why I thought, oh, it'll do it again here. Nope. No, it will not.
If something has to burn today, I vote for this painting.
We've got to check and double check. There is absolutely nothing I haven't seen.
Maybe someone lost a can of gasoline and matches. If only we were that lucky.
I've already looked in there, but there's nothing. No. I'm so annoyed I got that wrong. Whatever. Okay, we looked at the bottles. Amanda. Let's start the conversation with Noelle.
Have you learned anything about the protests that could head off the threat?
No. I've been interviewing the leaders. Joey, the bartender, was highly belligerent. Lucas referred me to his podcast. The rest just shouted slogans at me.
I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle.
And that's the thing, the game was like, oh, Chloe kept saying, oh, it's time to talk to Noelle. Which means that I think I'm just going to have to firm one of the choices. Because there's nothing else. I'll try the different option here about Ren when I talk to Joey and see if that helps. Because I wondered about that. I wondered about pressing that, but I wasn't sure. Sorry, my phone has so many notifications because I've been streaming for 6 hours, so I'm just swiping things away before my phone gets overloaded.
Some got cold feet at the last minute.
Yeah. You mean Ren?
You talking about Ren?
Yeah. Kid's always been a little shaky. Now he's sitting in there moping. That's what happens before a battle, though. People show you who they really are. Glad you're one of the good ones.
I'd like to give you a good one between the ass cheeks. With my boot.
Oh, it could be Joey. It could be Joey. Joey just feels too obvious, though, is the problem. You know?
Talk to more people. Or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
Anything else I can say to Lucas?
Professor?
Don't think so.
Look at the tides of change.
You know, I've snarked at so many things before, but that would be a first.
I hope you and Max pay attention today. You might just learn something.
Hey,
Just picking the same options here. I know we've heard them already, but well, you know what? I'm glad that they have to stick with it. You know, I'm glad that they made me stick with it, because I crumbled there. I crumbled like a piece of thin paper. I crumbled.
Not likely.
There's concern about violence breaking out. Maybe someone trying to set a fire.
Ah, yes, the powers that be, raising some vague specter of violence to stifle dissent. It's the oldest trick in the book.
You ever disagree with someone so hard, you end up coming all the way back around to agreeing with them?
It's called horseshoe theory. I encourage you to go read about it in one of the many books that are not here.
I'm gonna pin it on Lucas. I don't like Lucas anyway, so there is a bit of a vendetta there I have, but
I can talk to more people.
But I do just think Joey's too obvious, and I just don't buy it being Ren. It could be Ren. You know, it's always the quiet ones kind of thing.
Planning on turning violent
But
today.
You do?
I'm going with Lucas.
It's Lucas. The whole protest is a personal crusade. Once he gets back on campus, he'll start a riot.
Yeah.
Ask Ren. He backed out of the protest because he's afraid of Lucas.
Okay. I will alert the security team and keep a close eye on him. Thanks.
We might be wrong, but you know what? It's my best instinct.
Not sure if there's anything else I can do. Hopefully Max finds something.
Speaking of, oh, I hope that was the right choice. I really do. All right, what have you got for us, Max?
It's a quiet Sunday morning.
No, it's not. It's a Friday evening. Mr. Lang.
They're really going at it in there.
Who?
They told me you were a snake in the grass. I should have listened.
Stop being so dramatic. You knew what kind of risk you were taking. You go and muck up the whole thing, and suddenly it's my fault?
Vincit omnia veritas. Truth conquers all. You'll see.
Max, maybe move away from the door.
2 languages. I'm leaving. Don't bother.
This office will be yours soon enough.
Oh.
That was worth the price of admission.
Well, well, well. Hello, Safi. I knew it. I didn't, but...
I knew it was you.
If you say so.
What are you doing here? And no more games.
Hang on, but Yasmine could come out any second. Does she not care? Oh, what's this? Oh, look.
Wait. Yasmine?
What about it? Oh, Yasmine was in the Abraxas Society.
Yasmine
Oh!
Abraxas. She was there on the night when
Is that what is that the file that we pulled out the archive, or she pulled out the archive?
It was a Lakeport local who snuck into the party, then got way too high and killed himself. There was a cover-up. I had no idea your mom was involved.
I'm impressed. Of course, when it comes to cover-ups, you should always assume that my mom is involved.
That's crazy that she's involved in this again.
Seeing how she was talking to you, how confident she was that she had Owen wrapped around her finger. I knew she was up to something.
Oh,
The
true.
coalition, the cover-up. She was right there behind him, letting him be the face of it all. She steered his ass straight from poster boy to fall guy.
Yasmine again? Really?
That fire you saw? Guaranteed she was behind it too.
I don't know about that bit. I'm not so sure about
I'm not
that.
saying your mom is fully innocent, but how can you be sure she
I'm just gonna say it's very convenient if you just pin it all on Yasmine again.
or the fire?
Does Owen seem like the criminal mastermind type to you? No. This is my mom all over.
Let's confront
Okay.
her with the evidence. We can hold her accountable for the cover-up and whatever
You
else
realise
she's
the door is
saying.
open right now, so she can hear this.
Not interested. I have a better offer. Let's leave. Right now. Let's pack up the car and get the fuck out of here. We can be in New York by sundown.
Sorry, did I leave the room at some point? Why would I even consider this?
Yes, you can bring the girl too. We can link back up with her band. Reconnect with Diamond, hit the mountains, head west. We can find your town.
What the
magically reappeared from the dust of the earth.
Safi.
No!
Head straight there and get you some of that sweet, sweet closure you've always wanted.
Safi, I don't know where you're coming from. You ignore me for months. Then you're on campus hiding from me. And now you want us to run off together?
Yeah, no. I don't buy that for a second. I'm going to turn my camera brightness up again because it's getting too dark. The change of day. This is my home.
Look, Caledon is my home now. I don't want to abandon it.
I know shit between us has gotten weird. But it's still me.
No.
You're my best friend.
I don't think you are
Don't
anymore.
care about me at all. You need to trust me. This is why I'm here. I thought it was because I needed your help, but I was wrong. We need each other. You, me, Chloe. Maybe even Moses. Who knows? Your power called us together.
What?
So far, like some kind of beacon or
a lighthouse?
Exactly. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
I do. It's so we could start over together, be free of this fucking place, the way it was always meant to be.
This is too sudden of a shift. Don't make this a major choice.
Sophie, I'm sorry. I do care about you.
Okay, good. Because if they made this a choice, it would be clear that it was going to heavily impact the ending, probably. And it's too sudden of a thing to throw at my face and be like, here's a big choice. It's not set up at all. And Safi as a character is just so strange to me because, like, one of the only main choices to carry over from the last game was whether I trusted her or didn't. And it feels like that's made no difference whatsoever. Then again, a lot of them don't feel they made much difference. I think it was more set dressing, probably. I have a job to do. Let's not fully make it about her.
I have a job to do. There are people who could die today if I don't help them. Don't you understand? That should be enough for you.
I should be enough for you.
No, that rings so hollow.
I'll be good.
I have eaten Easter eggs that are less hollow than you're being right now.
I won't lie. Just please. I don't want to be alone.
Safi.
Fine. Enjoy playing the hero. Just don't act surprised when you make everything worse again.
What was that? That felt so out of left field.
Who is it? Maxine. Hello. Are you here for Owen? He's just stepped out.
Yeah, and the door was open, so you should have heard Safi so clearly, but we'll ignore that.
I was just indulging in a bit of nostalgia. Intoxicating, but deadly in high doses. Please.
She says, pointing at the sign. Oh, right. Share a glass of whiskey? Or whatever that is. Confront Yasmine.
Let's see what Yasmine has been hiding.
Alright. Group chat, what have we got? Told Noel, think Lucas is going to start the fire. What's going on with you? Looks like Yasmine is way more involved than I thought. I don't know that if she's connected to the fire, but she must be involved in covering up that body. I knew it. You did? No, not really. She wants to be right. Are you okay? Do you need help? I'm okay. Hopefully you can get her to open up. We'll update later. Oh, there we go. Oh, extra text to Safi. I'm sorry, Safi. I care about you so much, but right now I need to focus on saving the school. I know you have questions about what I can do, but I have to try, and I will get the truth from your mum. Now, what did Max say about kissing? I've been waiting for the perfect moment to finally kiss Chloe. Turns out any moment that you could get to kiss Chloe is the perfect moment. How silly of me. I want to dance down the endless observatory steps, or better yet, run back up there and kiss her again, but she's not safe yet. For a few more hours, I have to focus on the fire. After this, Chloe and I will figure out how to stop her weird visions, talk about what the future holds. We'll untangle everything starting tomorrow. Okay. Right. Oh, man. Oh, photo. Oh, it's a bit off focus, but whatever, we'll keep it.
Even the world's greatest scientists would be stumped by the physics of time travel. Am I the ball that sets the others into motion?
Probably.
Or am I one of the ones being crashed into?
Well, cause and effect, I suppose. Inspect the chess rook. This is so strange. Why do you make me inspect these things if there's nothing to look at with them? I find that so peculiar. Like there should be something that I'm not getting.
We could sit in silence, or
I could just sit and stare at her.
Owen was expecting to celebrate with Yasmine this weekend. His Caledon 2.0 plans must have felt so close.
Not much to say.
Yasmine isn't a monster. But what is her motivation?
Can't get the camera out right now. Damn. Alright.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
The theory of life.
I just saw Sophie. She told me some disturbing things about you.
Yes.
She
still refuses to see me.
She was outside. How did you not hear her?
I want to rebuild my relationship with Safia, but she called me a monster. A monster! Her own mother!
Oh. I can rewind. Interesting, but I can't do it right now.
Haven't you done monstrous things?
I see she has infected your thinking as well. That is terrible.
Let's run it back. Alright, not a monster.
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. But I also know that you're not a monster. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand.
Understand, she says? How could I make you understand something that remains a mystery to me?
How so?
I know it was an accident, and you were just a kid.
And somehow, even then, I was the only adult in the room. Everyone else was on drugs, barely functioning. I was barely in Abraxas then. Not even a senior member. But someone had to act so that all of our lives weren't ruined forever. I wish I were never there. I sometimes think that night was a poison that has infected the rest of my life.
I'm going to need to do multiple rewinds here. I can see this coming. Hall of Secrets?
Why did you hide the body in the basement? And why keep all the evidence?
The evidence was supposed to protect us from each other. I remember the term mutually assured.
Yeah, I'm going to have to use that against her in a minute, aren't I?
Over the years, the evidence took on a kind of mythology within Abraxas, even as its meaning became lost. A succession of students came and went, nobody guessing at the secret.
Yeah, but why would you? Oh, the secret is a body buried downstairs. They joke about it, but never really think it was that.
Over me, over Caledon. How wrong I was.
You're the demon. Who else knew?
Did Owen know about the evidence? Or anyone else?
I never told anyone, and Owen never saw beyond his own flimsy scheme.
Okay.
I suppose those close to me may have picked up on my peculiar wariness regarding Abraxas, but I don't know.
Ooh, more information. Okay, cover up.
And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up?
You are drawing a line between two dots and calling it a constellation, Maxine.
That's a good line. I like
Owen was
that.
the one who called for demolishing the house for his own project. Whatever theory you're pushing about my involvement is pure.
Good, because if Yasmine was kind of the one orchestrating it all again, that would be a bit sick. Not sick, that would be a bit stupid. I wouldn't want it.
Too pushy, Max.
Yeah. Run it back, run it back, run it back. So you're not a monster. Sledgehammer.
I was there last night. At the Maybon party. Did you send someone with a sledgehammer to destroy the evidence?
What? That's crazy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Be subtle.
I didn't know about the sledgehammer, but I still think you were connected somehow.
Don't you see that my guilt is suffocating enough without your spurious connections, Maxine?
Oh, there we go. We got guilt as another thing to push her over with. Oh my god. Okay, right, so speak, and then we have... Oh.
So, this is a
Why can't I skip this time?
What would you like to discuss?
I know about the body in the Abraxas house.
Oh, I can't skip any of this.
I know you've been trying to cover it up. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand. I know it was an accident, and you were just a kid.
And somehow...
Okay, right. Drowning in guilt.
And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up? Loretta came within seconds of dying in that basement. I know because I was there too. I know you have been drowning in guilt since then.
So wait, she did order the demolition then? Thought she said it was Owen.
But I'm worried that the threat isn't over. I need you to tell me everything you know.
That poor child's death decades ago? It was the crisis that taught me who I am. I am the one everyone turns to when there's a problem that must be solved. There have been more crises since. Some have propelled my career to new heights, and others have destroyed me. Owen Teller was another kind of crisis. A dull, ambitious man with all purpose and no sense. When he let me in on his plan to destroy the Abraxas house, I knew I must act.
Okay.
With one move, I could ruin Owen, rebuild my reputation from the Maya disaster, and finally put the...
Oh my god, so it is her again? Oh, come off it, man. Reusing villains is not my favorite thing. I get it. I get it. And it just continues to prove, like, I adore Deck 9, I really do, but I saw through them from the start being like, you don't need to play Double Exposure to play Reunion. Yes, you do. Do not play this game without playing Double Exposure. That would be such a stupid idea. I don't know how I feel about her being the villain again. I don't mind it, but it does feel like a bit easy, a bit of a cop-out for her to be the one pulling the strings again. Okay. You made him do it.
You manipulated Owen into his whole plan?
No. It was his idea. He had the whole scheme worked out.
Yeah, it just happened to work out how you wanted it to.
He only needed me to take his hand and tell him it would all be okay. Then, I learned about Loretta. What I had nearly done. How my actions years ago lit the fuse that almost killed her. In an instant, I saw what I had become. Sloppy. Reckless.
Okay, alright. It's providing an interesting character arc for her.
I thanked God I had been given this lesson without any more suffering. But perhaps it wasn't a higher power I should have been thanking. I called Owen and told him I was out, and I am. I await the upcoming inspection to turn up the horrible evidence of my crime, and I will face up to it.
The body's gone.
The body is gone now. I have the evidence, but it doesn't implicate you at all.
That is surprising. I suppose I should feel relieved, but I do not.
Right now, what I care about is stopping another catastrophe. Which will happen, unless you tell me the whole truth about the body.
I understand that you do not trust me. But if this crisis is truly coming, then you must go and look for it elsewhere. Before it is too late. After my reputation is destroyed, at least one of my decisions will be viewed positively. Hiring you. Good luck, Max.
Okay, alright. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It feels like a cop-out to pin a lot of it on her again, but it does fit with her character, in fairness. And it's better that than it being someone else like Vin or Reggie or something. Like, Owen's just a bit of a prick, and Yasmine manipulates. You know what, the more I think about it, the more actually I do like it. Fair enough. Alright, I've just swung myself around on it, just straight away. Yeah. It feels a little easy to go for her again, but she is the right choice to kind of pin some of this stuff onto.
Yasmine told me the full truth or not, she definitely wasn't.
No, we'd have known that. She, like, it was more of a masculine figure.
Time is running out. I need to decide now. Who took the remains from the basement last night?
Oh no, not another pin on some... Oh, you're kidding me. Oh god, it's all coming together now. Oh, it's all coming together now. Oh, these are the big ones. These are the really big ones. Okay. Well, for one thing, it's not going to be Reggie, because we know Reggie faced down the guy with the sledgehammer. Picking him would be really stupid, no? Unless Safi was shapeshifted as Reggie. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, sorry, I just realised. Yeah, Reggie's the fourth person on the board. Sorry, folks, I realised I didn't specify that. Camera placement isn't perfect no matter what. We saw Reggie face down the guy with the sledgehammer, so logic would dictate he shouldn't even be an option on the table. But maybe that means it is him. I really don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. Oh, I'm so torn. My thinking was it was Owen going down to get the body straight away. Like, when it happened, I thought it might have been Owen that showed up. It could... It's not Safi as herself. It's not Safi as herself. Because we saw the person, then again... Well, yeah, because it was a masculine body. She could have been shapeshifted as somebody. My thinking is Reggie is too weird to be an option, but that makes me almost want to pick him more. Because I just... Reggie stared down the guy with the sledgehammer and then ran back upstairs. So unless Safi was shapeshifted as Reggie there, but then that means she couldn't be the one at the sledgehammer anyway. So it can't be... No, it can't... I don't know. I don't know. And then there's Vin. And then there's Vin. Who just... Right the way through Double Exposure and also Reunion now, there's just such a weird cloud around Vin. Like, it's always pointing him towards him being a nice guy, but there's always something weird about him. But he made a point that, like, you know, he finally feels like he's in control of his own life. Was that just him putting up a front? Is he really beyond doing something like this now? I just don't know. I really don't know. And this is the kind of choice that I know is going to really impact the ending. Same as picking who was going to cause the fire with Chloe. Vin is the most suspicious to you, says Cass in the chat. Weirdly, I kind of want to go for Vin, because I'm just like, I'm knocking out all the options in my head. I felt like it was Owen from the start, but he's too much of a wet blanket, I feel like. He talks a good talk, but he's very much a bit of a coward, I think. Like, I don't think he'd want to get his own hands dirty. And as we know now, Yasmine clearly ordered the demolition, or pushed Owen to do it. So I get the spineless vibe from him. He wouldn't turn up with a sledgehammer. Reggie, I don't know why we're even picking him. Because he saw the guy with a sledgehammer. So unless I'm missing some kind of plot hole or some kind of Safi shape-shifting antics went on, it physically couldn't be him. Safi, I just don't see it being her. But then she did just randomly go, oh, you know, let's run away, right before I suggested going to confront Yasmine about it all. And I did say that felt very random and out of character for her to suddenly be like, let's just run away and forget it all. Is that her trying to steer the blame away from her? When I watch this back on YouTube, it's going to be so funny seeing how long I spent on this section. I think it's down to Safi or Vin. It could be Safi. The problem with having a shapeshifter in the game is that it can be Safi without it visually being Safi. She could have shapeshifted to someone. Hell, could have been Safi shapeshifted as Vin. Maybe I'm right in both ways. I don't fucking know. Because bear in mind, it's the person who took the body. That's what we're asking. The person who broke in and then took the body. Either Safi or Vin could have their own motivations for taking the body, of which we don't know about. But I can't shake this feeling that Safi's little let's run away thing feels so strange to me. And I'm so torn on the choice, I'm not even making a joke out of that right now. Oh, I just don't know. Safi or Vin, Safi or Vin, Safi or Vin. Okay. It's either one of two things. Either Safi's little protest to run away was incredibly... It was not, like, with all love in the world. I know I've said I love Deck 9. It was badly written, in the sense of it came out of nowhere. It made absolutely no sense. It shouldn't have been there. Or that is the biggest piece of evidence we have, that as soon as I said to Safi, let's confront your mum and find out what's going on, she shit herself and said, let's run. Maybe that sudden jarring twist was intentional, and there was a reason for her suddenly turning like that. It's either bad writing or it's great writing. It's one of the two. God, I don't know. I think I'm talking myself towards Safi. I think in order of priority, I would say Safi's probably my top suspect now, then Vin, then Owen, then Reggie. Reggie, I just feel like shouldn't be there at all. Watch it be Reggie, and I'm just completely wrong. Something in my gut is telling me it's got to be Safi based on how quickly she turned around character-wise then. I'm going to trust my gut. I'm going to trust my gut. And I don't like it, because I could be wrong. And again, it could just be down to writing that didn't sit with me. But I'm going to have to go with Safi. Oh, God. The thing I hope more than anything is at the end of this game, they tell us who the right people were. Because in Life is Strange Before the Storm, you had to tell Damon Merrick who a snitch was that was ratting on him. And in the choice at the end, it tells you, it's like, you know, you convinced him this person was a snitch. You convinced him this person, or they said you revealed the correct snitch was blah. I hope they do that in the choices. Like, you know, you correctly guessed that it was Safi. I hope they do that. I don't want to have to find out on multiple playthroughs. I want to know the answers right at the end. She seemed weirdly nonchalant about the fire. She suddenly turned around and asked to run away, which made no sense given the interactions we've had with her. I'm going Safi.
A fire breaks out the same weekend when Safi returns acting hostile and erratic. I hate to admit it, but all signs point to her.
Gotta be honest, like, I just want Max and Chloe to survive. And I have sneaking suspicions that even they aren't safe.
Hi. I think I know who will start the fire today. I just hope I'm not too late.
I could be so wrong. I could be so wrong. I could be so off the mark. It's insane.